All right, we're back. Hopefully the audio's better this time. I got rid of the old mic. Got a better mic. Well, not a better mic, but I got a different mic right now. So just let me know how it sounds. I'm not. I still don't know what I'm doing, but fuck it. Let's give it a whirl. Week two of this shit. Not week two of the season. Don't get it twisted. It's like week four now or some shit. A lot of teams are coming into their own. Season's starting to look pretty decent. A lot of surprising teams are stepping up. So let's get after it. All right. First and foremost, two FFs. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, bro. Win is a fucking win. We take those every single day. We are not upset with a FF win. You feel me? So that's just come on now. Free is free. I love free. All right. Mint Rooches Roosters 2-0 Skyloft Spire. Now, I expected a bit more from Skyloft. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect them to win, but I expected more. Um, I just thought they put up a better fight. It just looks like they like rolled over and died. Like 2 games, 30 minutes, easy W's. It's just it doesn't get better than that. Rooches Roosters are continuing to show why they're like the best team in the league, damn near. I don't know who would even be better than them at this point. So yeah, I mean, you gotta love it. Shout out to Kaiser and Coda's bot. Shout out to Jake Jungle. People are still underestimating him, which is fucking crazy. But come on now, he's been in this elo for who knows how fucking long. Of course, he could play jungle. All right, Ink Resurgence 2-0 Nursing Home Gaming. This was just like a fucking gimme. You feel me? Ink Resurgent is like a top two team in that side of the bracket. You feel me? Nursing Home is like they're trying. Like game two, they definitely put up a good fight. But it's like besides the top three teams right now, Nursing Home is just trying to stay alive so they could possibly get into that fourth seed. And that's really the tail of the tape in that whole group, you know. Good job trying to put up a fight. You did your best, and that's all we could ask from you. All right, this is the one I was very happy about. My goats, Strawberry Noctis 2-0 Dorado. I knew that their standing currently did not indicate the level that this team could reach, and I'm glad that they decided that this would be the game that they like catch the dub. Prim is doing this thing where he like plays a role and he starts adapting to it very quickly, like Jake is doing right now, and he gets like to the point where you're like, damn, it looks like he's like mained this role for a little while. And as you see, like he put on the clinic, him and Phil just starting to become that yin and yang, and their bot side's just keeping it together. They're not throwing. They might not be generating the craziest gold leads, but they're not the reason you're losing the game, and their mid lane are super solid. Like if this team starts scaling, they can become scary. Now this series was a banger. I interviewed both teams before the series, and both of them were like, yo, they fucking suck. We're gonna clap them, bro. And I'm like, oh shit, we got a little rivalry going on, bro. One team is like, yo, Shai LaBeouf fucking sucks. Fuck. Someone's like Legacy's ass, Saucy Hunt's ass, Epic Folktales ass. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. All right, I like where this is going. So then the series itself was like game one, super competitive. Smolder's broken as fuck. That's why they got the win, truthfully. But, I mean, their comp was just overall better. Let's just be real. Their comp was way better. But I was like, this is going to be a great series. And then the next 2 games, they just catch ass beating after ass beating after ass beating. And I'm like, holy shit. They pulled a tilt eclipse where they, like, used all their energy in the first game, And then the next two, they just decided to like, yo, let's just get it done so we can go to bed. I got work in the morning. It's just, I'm happy that it turned out the way it turned out. I wish it was a bit more competitive those last two games, but overall, it was just a fun ass series. You know, I love to see it. All right, Fellowship 2-0, Silver Slug Legion. You know, this was kind of like, this is one of those teams in Group C where it's like you don't know much about them, but you're just there to watch the chaos unfold. And this is really just what happened. You know, they pulled out the Briar, they pulled out the Smolder, they pulled out the Zeraf. You know, they just decided to put BTA. And then game two, it was a lot more close game two. In all fairness, you know, no one's really jumping off the page. It's like, yeah, I just destroyed everybody, but like, it's just a good overall team game, and I think that's good to show at this point, especially when playoffs is in like your grasp. You really want to start putting together solid wins if you want to get a solid playoff spot. All right, this one was also what I was looking forward to because I believed that Ghoul did not need that Smurf top laner to win fucking games. It genuinely might just have been an unfortunate circumstance. I don't know. I'm not weighing into that. That's not my fucking job. But no quarter, 2-1, Ghoul. Very, very competitive. All games except for the third, uber competitive. Dravs looking interesting. You know, I think, if I'm very fucking correct, that is an Aurelia ADC. No one's pulled that shit out but this guy, so that tells you something. You know, Ghoul has a lot of sneaky shit they could pull out. And then No Quarters is a solid team who gets better every series. So I like the trajectory that both these rosters are showing. It's a shame that Ghoul had the Smurf in the team, so they ended up further down the standings. But I think if they keep it going, they might be able to pull off an upset against somebody. Who knows? All right, man. Cardinal Sin 2-1. Kind of shocking. I really wasn't expecting this. You know, it says something. I don't know what, but I don't know, man. I think game one was genuinely just Jinx just got kills and she took over a fight. Even though, you know, they had good dive pieces. They had shit that could get on top of her, but I guess she just got so far ahead. And then Seraphine has so much shielding. They just couldn't realistically take a good fight, and they lost. But then game 2 and 3, they were like, all right, let's just play correctly before loss fucks us up after we get out of this series. Because if we lose, loss is definitely taking away the credit card, bro. Like, you're just getting defunded. You're going to go play for, like, I don't know, Hydro Pump Chumps or some shit. But yeah, they picked it up. You know, I swear to God, Icy plays Volibear every fucking week. And I'm just like, at this point, could somebody just let the motherfucking win on it, bro? Like, god damn. Like, every week, like, I know he likes this fucking character. Trust me, I like it too, bro. I love Volibear. We gotta know, it might just be GG on it, bro. I don't know. Maybe we need to, like, go back in the lab and think of a better build. You know, not try to play like the Baus with the fucking rocket belt and shit. I know you tried to go tank this week. Didn't really work out. You know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, truthfully. You know. I'm praying for you, man. Alright, Queen's Revenge. 2-1. Dorado Omega. Man. That game one just looks so weird. Because, like, this Queen's Revenge team is really good, in my opinion. They, like, have a really balanced roster. And they just, like, I don't know. Game one, they kind of just trolled, it seems. Because they definitely had the foothold to win that game. And they probably just took one really bad team fight. And it just, like, all the wheels blew off. You know, it's crazy. For the game 2 and 3, they picked it up, but it was still competitive. You feel me? Like, Resi was playing really well tonight. Like, he played really well that night. I thought Queenie also had good games. The Jarvan was but everyone knows Queenie on AP champs. It's like way better. So she showed that, but Resi, like, yo, we better calm down, bro, because we're gonna have a random account join the league, and they're like, oh, Maddie 2. Who's Maddie 2? Shit, I don't know, but he joined Resi's group. So, hey, you keep it up, bro. Good for you. Hopefully, this isn't a fluke. All right, man. You already know who the fuck it is, bro. Like, come on, man. We know who the fuck it is. The fucking Mingos 2-0 Team motherfucking Flame, baby. Like, come on, bruh. You know what they do, baby. Like, come on, son. Like, yo, Jungler popped off game 1. Macro Beast from Plat Worlds showed why he's Macro Beast from fucking Plat Worlds in both games, bro. Like, yo, they're continuing to show why they are a top 3 team in that group, and they're gonna try to potentially make a run in playoffs. We'll see what happens, but yo, keep it the fuck up, bro. They're people's champs for a reason. Gotta love it. All right, closing it out. XSV Envy 2-0 AIE A10. Man, it's actually like game 1 was actually kind of competitive, considering that this entire team just changed their roles before this shit, which was like, whoa. Don't know why we did that, but hey, I'm hoping you figure something out, because yo, we don't want to go winless in a competitive league, bro. That's not a good look. It's not a good look. We want to have some fun. We want to pick up some wins. So let's get it together, guys. Like, I know Envy's a good team, so I'm not gonna hold that against you, but we gotta try something, bro. We gotta try something. We gotta just stick to one motherfucking role, and let's get good at that. All right, let's not role swap again, please. All right. Pretty sure that's it for that. Now, we're going into predictions. Week 4. You know what the fuck the deal is. We got Tilt Eclipse, Queen's Revenge, BOL. Cardinal Sin, because they haven't changed the fucking name in the scheduling for some reason. Who knows why? Low production value, Kappa Penis. So this is how we're going to do it. I just scribbed this team. They kicked our ass, but I caveat, my team sucks at scrims, like really fucking bad. That being said, they play like shit when it comes to game day. I'm going to 2-0 Queen's Revenge. I hope they start picking it up, because KTL's belt is starting to get warm, and he's going to start fucking slapping people in their call. He's like, yo, y'all can script this fucking much, but we can't pick up no wins on game day. We need to fix something, or somebody's getting fucking headshot. Word to my mother. All right. Cardinal Sin, Optimus Falcons. Cardinal Sin, for some reason, has been dropping games in these series, and they're kind of like, they're not making me lose confidence, but they're making me think they're a bit more shaky than they led on initially. Their roster's good. There's a lot of sneaky teams in this group who can take games. I think Optimus Falcons is one of them. I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going to do 2-1. Because I think the Falcons could make it happen. Same thing here. Omega is weird because they're not... I don't think either Dorado team is necessarily like insanely good, but I think this team is definitely the worst of the two. That being said, Atlantis Titans is also a team where it's like they put up a fight. Like, they never don't put up a fight. But if they keep picking the fucking volley bear, then I don't know. I think we just need to pick the volley bear and just play for it. And then we can pick up a win with it, and then everything will be good. For now, I'm just going to go 2-0 because I think that's the more responsible thing to do. All right, and then 5% of Dream, Uncanny Cats. Uncanny Cats FF'd last week. I don't even know who the fuck their top laner is. Actually, no, it's a different team. But they FF'd last week, nonetheless. 5 Apes in a Dream, 2-0. Hopefully the FFs stop, because FFs are super fucking cringe. We want to play on game day. We don't want to watch other people play. All right, now for the very deadly group that everyone loves. Epsilon versus Red Shell. Red Shell's the team that FF'd last week, and I don't know who their top laner is. I think it's just a 2-0. It might be a FF. Who knows? All right, Rooches Roosters, Ghoul. Ghoul is interesting because they are that sneaky team who can surprise you if you let your guard down. I don't think Rooches Roosters are a team to let their guard down. I think they just try to shit on everybody because they can. I think it's going to be a 2-0, but mark my words, if Ghoul picks a win, don't be surprised. This one right here, No Quarter versus Strawberry, is interesting. No Quarter is playing better every week, but Strawberry's also getting better very quickly, and both teams have very solid rosters, but I think Strawberry's roster has a bit more star power. I'm gonna go Strawberry 2-1, but you can't sleep on No Quarter Legacy because they've shown they could hang. Like, they can hang very easily. So, but if they win this week, they're definitely showing that they're a top 4 team. So it's on Legacy to really just kick the shit out of Strawberry. It's on them. And then, I'm not going to predict this shit. I'm always just going to predict my team to, like, 2-0 because I don't like 2-1ing because I want to go to bed earlier. So, take that as you will. And then lastly, Fellowship versus Inc. I think Inc is just 2-0. I can't have any faith in any team but Inc, Mangoes, and Envy. The rest of these teams, besides A10, because I think they're just like, I don't think there's any saving that shit. But the rest of these teams are just fighting with each other. And when they're not playing each other, they're just basically losing or winning against A10. So, take that as you will. All right, Mangoes, Silversong Legion. This should be a 2-0 for the motherfucking Mangoes. Don't troll it. Oh, I put a 1. 2-0. 2-0. Dementia's crazy. The 2-0 Silversong Legion. If you fucking don't, I am going to be very upset when I make content next week. I know you do it for the people. Fuck the people. Just win the fucking series, eh? Jesus Christ. All right. And then Team Flame, A10. Should just be a 2-0 Team Flame. I don't think A10 is probably going to pick up a win. Not against them. That's the sad part. I don't like saying that teams won't win, but this team deadass just might not ever win. And then Envy versus Nursing Home. Nursing Home put up a good fight. It should just be 2-0. That was a shitty fucking 2. Wow. Should just be 2-0. I know this is like not the prettiest thing to look at. This is not the prettiest thing to look at. But this is just the reality of this fucking group. You have 3 teams who are just deadass better than the rest of them. You have 1 team who's on life support. And you have 4 other teams trying to fight for 4th seed. So that's just the reality of this group. You're never going to look at this matchup. Never going to look at this matchup. You're actually looking at no fucking matchups here this week. Maybe Mingos, because I don't know. Realistically, you shouldn't be thinking this team, or this team's going to lose. But if they do, this whole group gets a lot more fucking weird, bro. So, Fellowship, Nursing Home, Silversong, step the fuck up and win, bro. Like, if you want to make the group interesting and shake some shit up, just catch a fucking dub. Envy's already lost before. If you make them lose again, well, no one else in the team is going to tilt because fucking Sutek is out. But you could make the shit interesting. It's up to you. You feel me? But that's about it. That's all I got. I hope it was quicker this time because I didn't want to do this shit for 20 fucking minutes because I got shit to do. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's just under 20 minutes. I got to stop this shit in the next, 5 seconds. All right. Have a good games tonight. Hope the mic quality was better. Please let me know if it was ass. And, yeah, have a good games tonight. Thank you.